the second week, which is of course a disaster until now. Not a disaster, but disaster. And we're still trying to keep up with the conditions. Our goal is, yeah, we just have to make sure we are not losing time again. Last time was pathetic, but we're still not in a position to say who should be the captain. Of course, Pistorius is the captain, but who we should use for him as a lieutenant. Okay, retain the lead of a position in the general classification. That means Stuart Grady probably need to go on a breakaway today, but Frank Slick, Andy Slick, El Pistorio should definitely not work today. It's a completely flat state, but it's near the coast, so there's gonna be some windy changes. And of course, we're gonna make sure Paolo Bettini and Jens Vogt and Spartacus are back, staying back, or at least we try. The problem here is we don't have special agendas on this. We should just make sure that in some ways we are controlling the peloton. So right now we just trying to do this, and it's Vogt to definitely protect El Pistorio. Spartacus, he's just here.
Okay, we'll gently relay.
Let's see. Or maybe we should put Jens Vogt in a breakaway so he can keep up this. And also, that will maybe help in small ways for the team classification if you could get up here. So we put Jens Vogt in a breakaway. It's a completely flat state. Okay, Michael Valgren are on a attack already, and there's no mountain points to get here, so that's hard to see why he does. The same goes with Dimachi. Both of them have actually been on some mountain stages, but you are tough riders. Ranks like as roadlines. Yeah, it is a stage for these kind of guys, so see, this is a spectacular big road. It's gonna look awesome when they drive over the Storebæltsbro in Denmark next year.
Guys, it's as flat as it gets today.
Yeah, exactly.
There aren't even any King of the Mountain points up for grabs. However, if the wind picks up, the end of the stage could get nervy from Bordeaux. Stay alert.
Exactly, and that's why we need to make sure we not spending too much energy. Why are we going breakaway with Jens Vogt? It's a chance for him to actually win a stage. So Paolo Bettini should definitely go 50%, just to take control.
I'll protect him.
Yeah. See, this is a completely flat stage. There's not much going on, of course, in this kind of stages, and that's why I was trying to go in a breakaway. And Paolo Bettini in front of the peloton. If people just join this stream, it's online only series I'm gonna do with the legend from CSE Classics team. Ja. Tøs, lig 2 sekunder. Læg dig der, Tøs. Back again. say you can do nothing here except that just drive. Because next stage is gonna be important. Also, it's the complete route for 2020, but I've made a little change in the last stage. There's no Champs-Élysées. Instead, I've made a team time trial. So there's actually 2 time trials in a row. But one is individual and another is team time trial. So even people think the rider think he has won it on the 20s, he's probably not gonna make sure he's win. I think this is gonna be fast stage, even it's only flat, and for some people watch it boring. We driving. This focus is awesome rider. And maybe someone tell me, oh, why don't you just speed it up? Because if you do that, you just mess up the engine. So here we go. Do not work. Oh, and then we go fast forward a little.
I'll take it easy on the relay.
And if you think about it, it's actually incredible that one has a full energy after a mountain stage. But that's why we have to make sure this stage is not gonna be drawing like crazy. So the craziness is gonna come after the sprint and just before the sprint and after the feeding zone. After there's like 3 sections with wind because you just drive around. So if there's gonna be any wind, it can actually do a lot of damage. It's not much, it's like 2 or 3 kilometers in each section. So but it's fine. And you can say, okay, I use all the legends, it won't be easy, but it's not that easy anyway if you play on legendary mode. And I actually I was thinking about last stage. Frank was a favorite, but his lack of recovery was the reason why I didn't want with him. Yeah, quite dazed obvious. Even the sprinters are taking it easy. It's just one thing I'm not sure about is the sprint. Because of Grady could probably lose the green jersey today. Except if this breakaway is gonna hold all the way. But Ackerman is on the team with Peter Sagan, and it's a lot of good riders that can take control on a flat section. See, it seems like that Il Pistorius form is actually changed after the beginning. I definitely believe that it's gonna be a sprint victory if there's not any win. But you can say this is probably gonna be the fastest stage of the Tour de France. 160 kilometers. It's gonna take like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours in real life or something. And the feeding zone is just be.
The first 15 score points at the intermediate sprint. The first will pocket 20 points.
That's actually interesting. Jens Fuchs was going after this. Quite funny. Ackermann did not. He got 7 points. We still have the green jersey. So now we are ready. It's the windy section soon. What just happened there? Because of that corner. Okay. Okay, this is interesting.
Watch out when you exit Rochefort. There's a change of direction and you'll be onto roads that are exposed to the wind.
Let's see.
Don't forget the wind, guys. Move up towards the front.
Let's see if there's any wind or not. If there is, well, it's gonna be fun. There's win. Okay. Change of plan, guys.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
Steven take en slik, or else he's dying.
Okay, I'll protect him.
Completely open. Actually a stupid road to do it in. Spartacus, he's going so fast, so he has to go like 100% instead of 110.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
Okay, take it easy now.
Okay, we'll relay hard.
Section are too small to actually do a difference.
Okay, we'll gently relay. I'll make a big effort on the relay.
You guys who get up here help also.
I'll relay.
Better. More the better. Let's focus back on the pillar and the front group. Good.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
It's gonna be interesting. We're soon getting the second. Archie has been dropped. He needs to get them blue now. I'm blue, la-ba-dee-da-ba-da, la-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
You need to go in front again.
Okay, we'll relay hard. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Just going full speed now. No recipient.
Okay, we'll relay
Jakob
flat out.
Philipsen. And next up. Yeah, I really need to see Spartacus up here.
Okay, we'll relay hard.
Is.
Guys, after the next village, the road will again be
So here we start again.
to the wind. Stay up front. Okay, we'll relay flat out.
No win.
The roads are once again exposed to the wind. Everybody's trying to get up front to avoid being caught out. The crossing of the Ile de Ré bridge could cause some casualties.
Oh, it's because the wind is going in front, so it cost us. Back again. Albertini use a lot of energy. So, slow again. 60-80%.
Okay, we'll relay.
Yeah, okay. The Pilsen down there, and okay, we have a team time trial. Slow down, guys. We need to go 80% now. Someone set up the sprint now. That's too early. If he's preparing for a sprint already, damn.
onto the Ile de Ré bridge. 3 kilometers without any shelter, guys. I'm not going to bother saying what will happen.
Nope. You don't need to do that. Yeah, even Slick Brothers should get up here now. Everyone.
You're not
He should just go Slick, Andy and Frank should just go 90.
positioned. I'm counting on you not to get ambushed, guys. Okay, we'll relay.
I really need to get Tini up here. Oh, Jens Vogt dying now. That's not good. Okay, he's good. He can just relax. Still great, need food. Spartacus need food.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Yeah, Stuart O'Grady, you should just fall back now. Should be ready for the sprint if possible.
Okay, we'll relay.
Take it easy, Bettini. Take it easy, Bettini.
At 15 kilometers from the finish, the peloton is bunched. The sprinters' teams will now continue to set the pace all the way
I think they are.
to the line.
Rogers, you have done an excellent job protecting him, so here we go. Oh, come on.
Understood. We'll take it easy whatever happens. Okay.
Spartacus, it's your job. It's your turn.
We'll avoid any extreme effort. I'll go full out on the relay.
Towards the end.
Okay, we'll relay.
Is this gonna come win? Well, it's gonna be crazy.
Here we are, 10 kilometers to the finish for the front of the race. The riders will soon be crossing the Ile-de-Ré Bridge. However, with the wind that's blowing, the peloton should be broken up into several groups. There'll be plenty of elbowing for position at the front.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
There's no win here, so just save yourself.
Understood. We'll take it easy whatever happens.
The first riders have reached the Ile-de-Ré. They've got 6 kilometers to go.
Okay, we'll
It's fine. You should just go there and relax. Spartacus. Yeah, greedy.
consume a feed.
Another 5 kilometers. The sprinters' teams are putting the peloton along at very high speed.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
Time to Milan. Yeah, crazy. Just pure machines up there.
Only 3 kilometers left for the peloton. Everything will come down to the sprint.
Oh, he doesn't have the energy for this. Good stuff.
Last kilometer for the peloton. The sprinters are in the front line. They will soon be burning rubber.
Contador in sprint. That's not gonna happen often. It's not an everyday thing.
gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is the winner of the Ile de Léon, Ile de Ré stage, Arnaud Denard. He found a way to master his rivals in order to raise his arms in victory. Congratulations to him for this high-flying performance. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostess. Here is the yellow jersey of this Tour de France, Jakob Fuglsang. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now he can relish the moment. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here is the green jersey of this Tour de France, Adal Ackermann. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostess. Here is the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France, Enrique Mas. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now he can relish the moment. He is in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. Here is the white jersey of this Tour de France, Egan Bernal. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now he can relish the moment.
It was a stage on which we could really have shone, and we don't even finish in the top 10? It's a pity. We lose the green jersey. It's a day that's best forgotten.
Ej, jeg gider holde op det der tøs. Sorry. Hello? My dog was about to puke. But I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Ned. 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 Yeah, I'm back again. Well, that stage just go after. You can say not what I planned, but it didn't go worse. The next stage is also a kind of a flat stage, so at this point, I would say there's not a chance in hell we're gonna play this. Not now. So now we're gonna do a quick stage, and I just don't hope the computer is fucking up like it usually do. It usually just makes some who's best on day. That's a long breakaway. Okay, was it a breakaway one? I think it was.
Today's result is most unsatisfactory.
Okay, hello Flikke and
I
Ost.
reckon that we could have got into the top 5.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think. See, Demar won this. We did not keep the green jersey. No, we lost the green jersey. But I hope we can get back on the mount, the hilly stages. See, again, this is a proof. You cannot win on you standing if you doesn't have banal, no matter what. At least not on the legendary difficulty. He's impossible to beat if you don't have him. But Jens Fogh is still the best rider on the team classification with the competitive standings. No, no shoe.
Today is a tiring route, where the closing kilometers should suit the punchers, and an opportunity to lead the general classification. I'm counting on you to manage the time gaps, because we've got the means to win. Go! We're aiming for victory! Good race, guys!
So, hilly sections. This is gonna be a state. It's gonna be a state for a guy like Frank Slick, but they don't let him go, I think. And this is definitely one of the key stages. But let's see what's the formulas. Contador, we still don't know how to use him. We should still make sure that Contador is not wasting energy and only go in attacks as possible. See, Frank Slick, Palpatine, the favorite for the stage. Palpatine could probably go all the way, but I don't think Frank Slick, yeah, he's favorite for the winning state, so yeah, I don't think he's let him go. And that was actually the goal with Palpatine from the beginning, was actually to try to get a polka dot jersey, because I usually think these kind of states can actually help them to get more points. So at this point, I still don't know, but we try. He's in good form, so but the stage is long. Is so long.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. With almost 220 kilometers in the saddle and a finish over uneven terrain, this stage should throw up an interesting fight for victory.
Yeah, but also it's not in the game, so that's kind of hard. Stuart Grady. Well, yeah, I don't know exactly. Stuart Grady should probably take Frank Slick. He has folks to go on a breakaway with us. Oh, Rogers. He's a machine.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
Yeah, I really don't care. And Mars. Yeah, he's trying to go for the polka dot jersey.
Counter-attack already.
Yeah. Dimachi also just need Valgren. Up Jonas, there you go.
Guys, there's a difficult stage on today's menu. It's long, and there's plenty of climbing inside the final 50 kilometers. You're going to have to keep something in the tank if you want to shine at the finish.
Exactly.
Stage.
Well, he's not in the game either. So,
A mountain bike
if you don't have anything serious to say about this, well,
made a successful switch to the road, as evidenced by his stage win in Mur de Bretagne on the 2015 Tour de France.
Kamajana, no, I don't want to take a lead.
A hard-pedalling baroudeur, long breakaways are the specialty of the Belgian Thomas de Ghent. This has allowed him to win a stage on each of the 3 Grand Tours, as well as on the Paris-Nice and
He's always sure to be a guy in a breakaway. There's no reason why he should not be in a breakaway. The day he don't go in a breakaway, he's probably ill.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
With a moose, yeah. Gonna be interesting to see. Official soundtrack. It depends on what game it is.
He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win.
The peloton doesn't seem to be reacting. I think it may go all the way.
Just go, Kamajani.
From the town of
No
Albi,
one's like you.
Lilian Kalmajan
Your friends.
is an attacking puncher who did not take long to get noticed. After a stage victory on the roads of the Tour of Spain in his first year as a professional, the following year he won a stage on the Tour de France.
Tour de France.
The leader has got his team riding early to manage the time gap.
Okay, Fuglsang. Why are you doing this? Okay, guys, just joined the stream. This is the Tour de France 2020 route, but I make a difference to the last part because I find the Champs-Élysées stage boring. So I actually put a team time trial in the final stage. So there's like 2 time trials. A normal time trial in the 20 states and a team time trial in the 21 states. And I really missed that Jens Vogt should get up here, but I don't understand why he didn't. Okay.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
Come on. Okay, you guys are 2 people up here. Are you a fucking Polish team? CCC? Come on, Jens Vogt. Jaron Thomas was also one of the favorites. Let's see.
Time gap stabilized.
He can Medjani just go from himself. But I cannot figure out why no one actually tried to take control of this. I want to use a friture. They don't like a chicken in yellow jersey. Yeah, Rasmussen. He was cool. Dope hit, but cool. This is ridiculous. Yeah, like everyone else was. Almost everyone. Have you watched the Lance on TV2 play? Kinda cool. Here we go.
The gap
Jens
is
Vogt
decreasing.
is trying to get up now.
Peloton has not given
It's cool.
up.
Come on, Jens Vogt.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Ah, Peloton, they don't want any more riders up here. That's gonna be different.
I think you can take a breather. He's got his team riding to reel in the counterattack.
Israel, Nation Startup. The sports director is Nicky Sørensen. And he's a cheater too. Okay. Jens Vogt, you just go home. Scheiße! Finally. It's good to see they actually set some pace now. But those 2 leechers, he just leech. Oh my god. Come on, go. Come on, Degent. And now you split up with your own teammate. Vivian. So Machi is in front of you, and soon I'm gonna go from you. Boom. So here we go. Yeah, follow the pace. Vehicle killer man. Come on, Gent. Move it.
In front, he's the best placed in the overall standings.
Mas. Youth talent. Movie star. Huge future ahead. In 5 years, he's probably gonna win the Vuelta a España.
With his
Finally.
second place on the 2018 Vuelta at 23 years of age, Enric Mas is now one of the climbers to be closely watched on stage races.
Who follow me? No one did. That's so annoying.
He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
Even now you want to work for it? Asshole. Got up. Yeah.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
You won't insist, okay. Just don't do it. I have not put any order on you. Asshole. His focus just down here. Oh, get a little more pace.
Okay, I'll avoid any extreme effort.
Nice. Gent.
This good puncher isn't too bad to ride on the flat. He's also got a significant turn of speed.
Nice. 90.
Consistent and a
Yeah,
very
taking
good
his
time
shot now.
trialist, Wilco
That's so
Kelderman
funny.
is an all-round rider who's already finished in the top 10 of both the Tour of Italy and the Tour of Spain.
It's like counter-attack on counter-attack on counter-attack. Who's next? Come on, you can do it. And watch my ass? Oh yeah. You like it? See it? Yeah. Come on. Again, attack. It's like, you cannot get up here.
He's
You
marked
go.
the history
Oh,
of the
you cannot
Tour.
get up here. I go.
His teammates are already supplying the pace to finish in a sprint.
Come
The
on,
breakaway
do it.
is forewarned.
Come on, Mars. Okay, we try to do a gap now, okay?
He's a teammate with
Villemot
ambition
should
for
be
the
dropped
overall
now.
standings.
He's annoying. Even Kalmajana has used all his energy now. He's probably just catching up now. Oh, and you can do it. Power. Okay guys, you need to keep the distance 1 meter from each other. 1 meter from each other. We have coronavirus, so keep a distance. Go away, 1 meter from each other. You see, distance. You have coronavirus. Sorry. It's probably gonna be a long stage now. And when we reach the last 100 kilometers, well, then we just lose time. But if we could get like 10 minutes before we reach the first climb. Rather get exposed to win than Corona.
Placed on the points classification.
What do we want? Corona? Or win? I get Corona and win, so if I have a win against me, I just coast now, and then the riders behind me get it. No, this is not a video game, it's real life. This is actually real life. Well, what do you know about it? Do we have Corona? I've got Corona. I've been in quarantine. So I know how it feels. Do you? No, you don't. No, I don't want to. Even change his name to Beaver. Dimachi. Dimachi. Okay. Did you lay in a respirator? I did. Almost died. But then I thought, I have so much to live for. And then I didn't die.
You're the one with the most points for the green jersey in the breakaway.
Because this is a real race, and that's the race I live for. So it's actually me you're watching. Well, I had got Corona, so I was actually getting infected like in March. Because an old lady didn't take things seriously. I work in a supermarket, just oh, I have a bad heart here. So what? You just call me, bitch. And that's true story. Three days after, I got symptoms and go to hospital. Well, if you cannot joke with stuff, everyone has to die somewhere, somehow, some way. Doesn't matter how. I've heard some people actually say, "Oh, I'm almost die. I just eat a shithole." Okay, why did you eat a shithole? It tastes like shit, and how do you know that? You see, people exaggerate. So if people say it tastes like shit, you actually believe it. You actually take it so seriously. So if it actually tastes shit. Nah. Some people say, I just die to have this. Okay, then die. But that's it. You can everyone who has been in a respirator have probably be close to die. It's it's, it's not like to get a, like a out of body experience. It's not like that. You just got a respirator to get to, yeah, so you can breathe. It's not like people have been shot. Well, some stuff that's actually, if you think about it in a negative way, well, then your life must be sad. I say it positive. The respirator saved me for using my lung for 1 week. Then I have 1 more week to live for, because then I've saved my lungs. Kill the man. Kill the man. Superman. Kenny Dalglish, he's good. Probably the best Scottish player ever. But I guess you're too young to know him. You've only seen him in FIFA or something. But he's probably the best Scottish person ever playing on a football field. And Gordon Strachan was the best defender. See, I don't see. Haha, that was funny. See, I don't see. See. Can Scott? Yeah, of course. See. He was not even a sperm cell at that time. Your dad was not even a sperm cell at that time. Jeg tror, det er dyr, der er spist. Eller et. Hundeæder. Griseæder. Mennesker spiser.
I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens.
Og det er ikke sundt. Det er ikke sundt at spise om natten. Om aftenen.
He seems interested in a stage win.
Slet ikke, man skal til
That
seng.
must be why his teammates are riding hard.
Let's see.
He too seems
I
interested in
cannot
the
see
stage
why
win.
CCC
His
is not
teammates are
taking
also riding hard.
the lead. I actually thought that was why Babino was getting up to the Marchi. Let's see. Still a quick step to take control. Well,
Understood.
trying to see if we can get a more slower
I'll
speed
take
on the
it easy,
peloton.
whatever happened.
I would have preferred like a lead on 10 minutes on this group, but they don't want to. Mas. On Danish, Mads. Erik Mads. Ja, du har ikke set ham live. Han hedder Douglas. Okay. Okay. Men det er ikke noget at snakke om, fordi ham jeg snakker om, det er en skotter. Han hedder Douglas, ikke Danlish.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
Mars. So, the only problem with this stage is the sprint in between. And that just, I think that's the reason why they don't give us so much gap. Holy moly. You see, if you play Farmer Simulator, this is actually the same engine you use for Farmer Simulator. It's so fun. It could actually be fun if they actually made they actually made like a multiplayer game so you could play to the friends at the same time you play Farming Simulator. Then you can see like a PSN friend just drive out there and do some learning the ground. But on the other hand, about the Chelsea's top score, it just shows how bad Chelsea is. Just prove that money cannot buy victories. Archie. I see you. You don't see me. Yeah, Peloton going slow and we going slow and oh my god. I really miss the make it when you can actually zoom in the profile. First climb, second climb. Okay, the most important climb for Bettina right now is probably the second category climb. But I'm afraid that the Peloton is probably gonna come before that. And it's gonna be hard to stage because the Gint is not use energy and yeah. This has not been a hard breakaway. So, but it's good. It's actually good because then I save some energy for next stage. And if I'm playing correctly, if Bettina being caught up, Frank Slick should probably go for a win this time. Okay, we're going almost 100 kilometers now. And I only have a gap. There's 2 minutes of 35 seconds. 45 seconds, so it's actually kind of disappointing. Oh, look at this. If you look on the left side, you see a Middle Age fort. And I used to know this as the fort they used when Napoleon was blah blah blah. It's like you're undead. First mountain sprint, just after a downhill. That's cool. Look at the sun. I'm in heaven. It should be raining this time. It should be rain. Ah, see the peloton. Moving faster now. That's funny. Frank Slick is like a favorite for the States, but he's not allowed to go because he's like 30 minutes behind or something. That's actually kind of annoying. First climb of the day or hill of the day. And Mars. Okay, he's interested in this, of course. That's 2 points to get. And he's not gonna lose it today, but if I get first on the second category climb, that'll be close. That'll be good. Five kilometers to
The front of the race has now covered a little more than 100 kilometers, and the road will now take on a more irregular look, with notably the first classified climb of the day.
This is like breakaway stage. Normally, I would see this as a stage where there's a group of 10 or 15 guys going a breakaway and you just keep it. Because the climbs is not that hard, but it's hard enough.
There will be
It could be a stage for Valgren actually. Valgren could win these kind of stages.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. His teammates are managing the time gap to allow you no more of a lead. Probably with their eye on the overall standings.
Oh, too early. Too early attack. No, it was not too early. Okay, that's good.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
And finally Bevin was cut off. Killer man, he's coming back. And now we actually got time on the peloton. That's good. Feeding zone after the next, and that's great. Even trying to catch up now.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
It's a dog. He's streaming. Killer man. Who doesn't remember the way he crashed? That's crazy.
Before taking on the next climb, the riders will pass through Saint-Léonard-de-Noblat, the adopted home of the late lamented and very popular Raymond Poulidor.
Poulidor. Soon gonna be serious climbs. These small climbs, I don't know what you think about it. I cannot see anything, it's the sun.
Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Let's take Father Philippe now. Okay, impressive. Too early, too early, too early, too early. No, it was not too early. That was close. That was nice. Okay, we got 3 points now. Closer. And now is the feeding zone.
The front of the race is in the feed zone.
Just well full up. So we don't lose the bar on that.
I'll take it easy on the relay.
my turn to relax now. We should definitely put these guys to full tone.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace.
Sprint right now. After the sprint, it's gonna happen.
The front of the race is 10 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Guys, after the intermediate sprint, things will really start to get serious. The road
Yeah, we
either
know.
goes uphill or downhill. You're going to have to keep a clear head despite all the...
And that just means we have to change tactic.
kilometers you've ridden. Good luck. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the
Sure
pace
is.
to try to hold out till the end. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Too early, too early. Much too
He's
early.
trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
Oh, nice. Philippe. Like a man he is. So, Frank Slick.
Okay, we'll relay.
We're not going to catch up, I hope. Spartacus in bad form. Roglic. Interesting. El Pistorio, Spartacus. Rigo Battle Run. Gerald Thomas. All the favorites here. Full time. Little Juicy. Chenko.
The breakaway's managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized.
Thibaut Pinot, Agile. There's some changes in the peloton now. Banal. Interesting. A poker car. Yeah, he's trying for youth jersey, but I don't see he's gonna get it. It'll only be if Banal is gonna be dropped out. He's not. See, same time, great to get up. Front group getting more time, and that's good.
The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings.
The next difficulty is listed as a Category 4.
It's only 1 point, so there's no reason why we should go for that. This Category 2 climb we have to watch out for.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
It's good to have Bettini out here,
Your opponents are upping the
so I
pace to
actually
hold
know
off the peloton.
when to take. Cour de Chanesh. Hardest of this climb.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
We should put some more gas on these two guys.
Okay, I'll protect him.
Maybe drop some on the hill. It's now meeting the highest point of this climb.
Okay, we'll relay. Okay, we'll gently relay.
It's unregular terrain. It's not. It's kind of annoying.
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lads. But watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
Good. Still have faith in Bettini. Got a decent lead. that category 2 climb actually looks like it's like driving up a wall or myrde who. Chavez, okay, interesting.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Name is tough. Yates. Let's go here, Roglic.
The front of the race begins the ascent of the Croix de Pays. Almost 5 kilometers on an average slope of
You know what, Andy? You should just go. If someone
6%.
attack,
Classified
follow
as
them.
third category, there will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored for the best climber jersey.
Interesting. Roglic.
Now, guys, you've got to dig deep in order to stay up front. After the Croix du Pays, it's the Souk Omé. It's very steep and it's a minor road. You will have to be well positioned.
Schmack, man. Is this high enough tempo? It must be. 70%, okay. Limoges. Interesting.
You still have 2 kilometers before reaching the climb. He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him.
Gaviare. Chavez, don't give up. Interesting. Interesting. And right now it's Frank Slick that should have a chance to go.
Okay, we'll relay.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Okay, who's here in there? With John Thomas. That's interesting. That's kind of interesting. Lopez, what's he's not gonna get up. Okay, Frankie.
Okay, I'll protect him. Okay, we'll relay.
Guys, just take it easy now.
The riders are at the foot of the Sukume, a real 4-kilometer wall where the slope is often over 10%.
Yeah. And that is a problem.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
Other than the mountain jersey points, there are also time bonuses to be picked up at the top of the Sukume.
Tsukumi. 110% now. And you guys need to move to the front.
Okay, we'll relay hard.
The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings.
That's not our problem.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. Right, lads. The Sukume is the last classified climb, but you can't relax. The final 20 kilometers aren't going to be easy because there's plenty of areas where the road climbs. It could...
Okay. Just follow.
prove painful. Come on, guys.
I'll relay.
He's after you because he must be thinking about the stage win. Come on, don't let him catch up.
I'm not. And Palpatine is just going full out now.
It is a lone rider who begins the descent towards the finish. He doesn't have much of a lead on his pursuers. There's everything left to play for.
Ja, og he's so good at downhill. Nej, det skal det gøre.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
I'll relay.
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lads. But watch out for attacks in the closing.
Ja, det er Philippe. Yes.
Kilometers.
Okay, we'll avoid any extreme effort.
Another 20 kilometers to go before knowing the name of the stage winner. One man is first on the road, but he doesn't have much of a lead. There's everything to play for.
Okay, we'll relay.
"15 kilometers from the finish for the man at the front."
I think Bettina has what it should take. Maybe she could have gone 70%.
I'll relay.
It's good. It's actually doing quite good.
I'll relay.
Antimachi. Okay, then I don't think Bettina is gonna be caught up.
We're 10 kilometers from the end of the stage, and there's still everything left to play for.
Ah.
I'll relay.
teammate has just been dropped.
They're going. Oh, he's still
Can't count on him anymore.
struggling. That'll be close. Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Only 5 kilometers left for the head of the race.
I'm probably not gonna keep it.
The man at the front is onto the long false flat that leads to the finish.
That's luck. Oh no, he's died. He's dead. He's dead.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. Here's the red pennant.
I'll go full out
They died. So sad. I just waited.
on the relay.
I just waited. Of course. So annoying. Hey! Han vandt ikke engang. That's so stupid he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. Here is the winner of the Chauvigny-Saint-Corrèze stage, Thomas Degent.
Thomas Degent. Thomas Degent.
Congratulations to him. He is in sparkling. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honor. He is in.
Ikke banal. So, that was it. thank you for watching today, and we're gonna continue tomorrow, just after tour TDF.
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment.
Yeah. Uh, we actually moved up 2 places. Yeah, I knew it. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna stop this after this. Endelig el petróleo. Yeah. Of course, Pistolo is in bad form.
Hello and welcome to all. The Massif Central may not have the highest summits, but this stage represents a serious test for the contenders for final victory. With roads that go up and down all day, for a total